Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Khalipa, short format podcast where we dive into something that's on my mind that I'm thinking about this upcoming week. And of course, we should all be drinking a little bit of coffee. Now, I hope you, your families have a great start to the week. Topic conversation this week is the idea of there's always something to worry about. And, you know, the older I get, the more I realize that I don't think there's been a time, I was reflecting on this, where you could just sit back and be like, you know what, there's not a single thing on my mind, not a single worry to think about. And, you know, that's what happens as you get older, right? You have families, you have a business, you have a job, you have a career, you have your own health and wellness to think about. You have your family's health and wellness to think about. And, you know, I don't know, probably the last time that you had no worries, you're probably 5 or 10 years old. Now, as you've gotten older, things have shifted. And I think that's okay, right? It's okay to recognize there's always going to be something to worry about. But something I've been reflecting on as of recently is the idea of breaking that down into two parts. So the first one is this worth worrying over, right? Number one, like, so when a worry comes to my mind, I ask myself, is this worth even worrying about? And then, okay, you say yes. Well, then why? All right. So is it worth worrying over? It's something super basic. Reality is it's probably not worth worrying over. You should probably just let it go. But let's just say it's something pretty big. Well, then, all right. Well, then why is it worth worrying over? Okay, well, you know, COVID came and shut down our business. Okay, that's definitely worth worrying over. But I think then the next step becomes you've probably been through worse. Something that we've been utilizing a lot at NCFIT recently, and something I've been utilizing personally, is once I realize that there is a big worry, and I recognize that, yes, that this is something I need to worry about, then I start comparing it. And basically being able to go into that worry with this earned confidence that you've been through worse. What I mean by that is business has a problem coming up. Let's just say you're having an issue with one of your team members, or maybe one of your members at the gym, or whatnot. When you compare that to what you've been through in March of 2020, when they shut down your business, as an example, the worry is just totally different. You can say, hey, I went through that. I overcame that struggle. We're open again. I could overcome this challenge as well. That's a thing that I've been thinking about a lot, is that, you know, utilizing your past experiences to build your confidence to know that you can get through this, assuming you've been through worse. Same thing goes with family. You know, something I think about a lot is, you know, when struggles come up, I compare that to, you know, receiving a leukemia diagnosis from our daughter. And when I relate that and I say, hey, you know what? We've been through worse. We will get through this. And whether it's a diagnosis, your gym, you know, whatever, there's everybody for the most part, or at least I hope, has probably been through something worse. And if you could lean on that as a confidence builder, it could then help you to overcome whatever you're worrying about today. And if that worry today is the worst thing you've been through, I really wish and I hope not. But the reality is, for most people, most of the time, that worry, you've probably overcame something greater. So the first step is it worth worrying over? You've probably overcame something greater that'll help you build your confidence to get through that as well. Something that's fresh on my mind. We all have worries. We always will. We always have. And we will probably continue to. But if we could kind of compartmentalize it in that way, that we've been through worse and that we shouldn't worry over things that don't really even matter, that's a great first step. I hope you and your family are doing great. I hope you enjoy these episodes. They release every Monday. I just try and share what's on my mind. If you're getting value from this, simple ask. Take a screenshot. Hit me up on social media at Jason Khalipa. Let me know what resonates with you. Go back and listen to the other episodes. They're short, they're quick. Hopefully they're impactful. Keep crushing it. See you again next week.